Hi everyone, my name is Whitney and I live in Austin, Texas. I have been a fan of Justin Bieber since 2012, shortly before the Believe album was released. Now I am an adult believer. I am 28 years old. I do not have any teenage relatives that have been into him or anything. This is all me. I enjoy music of all kinds, and as I say, music, there is no age limit when it comes to music, so like who you're gonna like. I had first heard of Justin back in 2010, which would be, I guess, around when My World 2.0 came out. I had heard about him on YouTube, and I had heard Baby, which I enjoyed, but I really didn't, it didn't really stick with me. But because of my loving for music, I did watch Never Say Never early in 2012 whenever it became available on Netflix. So that gave me a little bit more perspective into Justin's story, which I was like, okay, he is really talented, and I respect what he does in the music business, as well as other things that I'd heard about. Then, whenever the NBC special All Around the World was aired, that was whenever it really sunk in with me that I had become a fan. I really enjoyed watching that special, and especially all he did to give back, especially like with Avalana, and I'd also been reading into other charities. So a friend of mine, who is also an adult believer, was generous enough to give me the My World CDs and the Believe CD. So I thought that I would try to return the favor and try to win Believe tour tickets whenever he came to San Antonio on the 12th of January of 2013. Some of the radio stations here, instead of doing just a call-in contest, they do trivia games, and I realized that that would be totally out of my knowledge. So I took to YouTube and found two really generous YouTubers, Blake and Courtney, that were nice enough to tell me a lot more about Justin through their YouTube video history, and I also interact with them on Twitter, and I still continue to do so. Unfortunately, I did not win tickets, but my best friend and his wife ended up buying me a ticket at the last minute. A 13th row front floor ticket was released, and they were kind enough to buy it for me, so I rushed on down and had an absolute blast at the show. So if I were able to meet Justin, I would just thank him for what all he's done as far as inspiring others to follow their dreams, and as well as giving back to charities and being so open to the various charities he contributes to. So that's my Belieber story. My name is Whitney, and I am a believer.